Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we are live. Good. Arid Hailred Phelan, bend over. Good to see both of you gentlemen here. So, we're going to dive right on into this. I'm going to throw this booster on here, and, yeah. Give me a moment. I do want to pull up my... there we go. Okay, I just want to pull up blurps real quick so I can... There we go. Let me just get over here, and there we go. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay, black screen. Of course, I completely buggered things and forgot to turn it over to... There we go. There we go. We should be good. Okay, there we go. You can see that, right, chat? See everything? Okay. You should be able to see things now. We can see everything, right? Help me out here. Oh, God, it's this map. Of course it is. Gonna flank way around. Thank you, Arid Hailred Phelan. Alright. I didn't completely boomer the stream this time. So, I wonder what we've got up here. It's probably something a lot bigger than me, if I had to guess. It's probably a Russian tank. That's probably a real problem. Of course, I shot after I passed to where I could actually hit it. Dirt. Okay. Got him. Finally. Term. Die, you filthy... One good thing about the term, chat, it can be easily penetrated by just about anything. It has terrible armor. I did not even see him there at first. Ah. Oh, Xmato 3. Still 3 kills in and we're on our first tank. I would say that's a good start to the stream there. Alright. Let's see, does that actually turn on? No, it doesn't actually work. Okay, I'll have to work on that later. Yep, got it. Okay. Okay, we're coming at this from the enemy side of things, so I should probably stay high, because this thing has, not great. This thing has practically no armor pen, but it does have one thing going for it, and that is that you can... It's pretty small, so it's harder for them to hit. Welcome back, Ben. Ooh, Lord. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna take up a Hellfire Heli. I can't... Oh, Magak Hydra. Let's see, can I? Kill assist on him. There's that terrible moment when you realize you're not nearly high enough to be doing this. Oh, God. Ah. Let's try this again. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? I can hit him. I can hit him. I can kill him. I can kill him. I can kill him. Nope. Can't kill him, but I can probably put... This is the most anemic ATGM I think I've ever had the displeasure of using. It is just not good. Not good at all. Aw, I shouldn't have stopped there. Okay, let's try this again. Let's take the Bradley out. We're gonna switch camo to late summer. And we will rotate over. Got him. Okay. Put a hit there. Uh-huh. Yep, they're already pushed up into respawn. Not a thing you're going to be able to do in that case. Okay, chat switched over, and we will get going. Oh, I'm in first place. That's not terrible. Not great, but not terrible either. And real quick... grab my phone, and I will I'm waiting. I will throw this up on Twitter. Yeah, that does happen occasionally. It's pretty annoying, but you can only do so much from certain maps from certain sides. It's just the name of the game sometimes. Alright, there we go. Okay. Charlotte. Oh, God, they're doing it again. Okay. What if we made you play the exact same map twice? How would you like that? I wouldn't video game, but sure, let's do this. That would be, yeah, not ideal. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over there quicker for one thing, and I'm not going to go directly up that street this time either. Because, yeah, that didn't end so well for us last time. It probably would have ended better if I had been a little bit more attentive. But alas, that was not to be. I'm going to be a lot more wall-huggy this time. DF, that's a Dong Feng. Oh, his engine block is in the way. Of course it is. That's why you want to be wall-huggy, because if you don't, someone on the other side of the map will shoot you. Okay, and there are 2 MBTs moving up into there. We want to discourage that as much as possible. And I will try and help him repair if I can. I squeezed off a shell. I squeezed the mouse just as he shot me. Oh. Magak Hydra, man. Okay. We got a Leopard 1 over there. Rakaten Jagdpanzer. STRV 101. Ugh. God. Missile travel time killed me there. I got him. We traded. Okay. I'm going to drop the shell count down to 12 on this because this isn't a terribly long-range map. I should probably actually push Charlie now that I'm thinking about it, and take up an airplane because they are going to run a train of bombers on us if I don't. If I can get up there and kill it in time. Harrier, of course, and I'm not going to be able to outrun him or probably be able to catch him at all, considering that this thing is big and slow, and it's a much earlier vintage jet. But what I can do is that if he's retarded and crashes, which I really hope he is, yep, he is, I can then do this. Strafe the crap out of their guys, take the jet out to the extract point, and then spawn in with a... Oh, I could have taken a bomber up. Well, rocket plane it is then, for now. We'll make it work. Oh god, the dog is doing something retarded again. Okay, we have a hostile jet up with me, so that's disturbing. If I can, I'd like to get where there's a cluster of them and go after those, but... Okay, we can extract. Extract it there. Okay. Don't need to push up too far, just far enough to where we can... I'm gonna put thermals on. Crit. Continue to take up airplanes and just cause them problems. Mystery. I hate that thing so much. See if I can't get down low enough to hit him. Severe damaged him. Extract is right there. We take that out. And then they're just going to keep shooting at me over here. Bomber is mine. Hopefully it's a Harrier. It is a Harrier. Well, well, well. What do you know? Bob's the bloke that buggers your auntie. Okay. One more, and... okay. Ooh. I'd like to know where he is. An M103 is probably causing us all kinds of grief over there. Which is what you're supposed to do with an M103. And of course, his barrel... okay, I did take his barrel out. His barrel is dead, so we can just... okay, do that through the front plate. God bless you, APFSDS. Okay, who shot us? Chieftain. Hey, we lasted longer that time. If it gives me this map again, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. I know it's perfectly random, but they shouldn't do that twice. It's like, here, have this map. It's like, but couldn't I just not? Please? No? Okay, Gaijin. Don't hit me too hard. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Flanky time. Lots and lots of flanking. We're going to probably go up where Bravo usually is, and we'll shoot down into Alpha if we don't immediately get eaten. Project Historia, welcome back, sir. Good to see you. Or man, I don't know which, so I will not assume. Oh, what the hell, you know, you're watching War Thunder streams, you're probably a dude. Rez, good to see you too, man. Glad you're back. Oh, not a whole lot in particular. I'm pretty sure I've got the cold beat, so I am much better than I was last week. Ah, leopard. Leopard being a leopard. Yes, sir. How would you like to not be alive? Oh, there's an XM803 over there. I bet. Aww. Okay. Yeah, no. No, we're not doing that this time. We're gonna push around in the back if we can. Angle up through here. I do hope everyone else is having a wonderful Sunday. Mine has been alright thus far. I was smart, chat. I went out and got wood early this morning, which turned out to be the right decision because the temperature has only dropped pretty much all day. Oh! Someone else shot him just as I squeezed off a shell through there. let's push around to the side a little bit over here. Ooh, that leopard is disturbing. Let's drop some artillery on him and his friend. And do that. We're alive enough to do the funny, which is good. Thing is, I gotta be careful because I'm pushing pretty hard right now, being very aggressive. And that may not be the best move at the moment, but it looks like everyone else has decided to capitalize on the initiative I gained us there. And, oh god. Dude, I hear you there. I'm from the south as well, so I'm not from, oh god, bombs. I'm not from swamp territory, but I am from Tennessee, so the cold and I are not friends either. Oh, yeah, yep. Let's drop all the artillery up there. I don't belong in Kansas, I swear. Ooh. Yeah, it does get cold there. Cold and I do not agree at all. We are not friends. Plus, I'm like 130 pounds on a good day. So. Thank you. Bomber time. Oh god. Please let me. That's a lot of bombs. We got a couple of kills there. No, I am not even close to Yankee adjacent, thank you very much. Besides, we're still part of the Deep South. Thank you very much. Well, South, anyway. Grew up in Nebraska? Ooh. Speaking of cold. Too cold for you two now? Yeah. They've got a Vautour up. That means I'm probably about to die. Really badly. Oh, God. Yep. No. I didn't quite. There's a way to juke the J-29 just right to where you can avoid the missiles, but... Okay, I'll believe you since you've had nothing but W takes so far. Well, thank you for that. But yeah, you can juke the plane just right, that one. The SIAR does it better, to where you twist your tail and your wings just right, and it makes the plane do this weird wobble, and you can avoid the missiles that way. Gotta be touching the Gulf of America, brother. Everything else is a gray area. We call them crawdads here. I'm just saying. Oh, please, God. No, packet lost. No! No! But then again, both my parents are from... Well, both my parents are not from the South. Well, Dad kind of, sort of is, but Mom is from Oregon, and... Ben is correct. Well, I definitely don't call creeks cricks. I'm not one of those filthy savages. Hi, Term. How you doing, buddy? Hi. Sucks to suck, bud. Aww. should have been aiming a little harder for his front plate. I'm going to take a Bradley over there. I am going to take a Bradley over there, because screw those guys in particular. Crawdads is acceptable. Well, thank you. I passed the Southerner test, I guess. I have got to find those terms. Because this with APDS will absolutely pin those. I do not know how many times I have just wiped the floor with terms in this thing, and the fact that there's 2 of them, oh. Yes, daddy. Do one. Come here. Come here. Term. Term. Hi, bud. How you doing, buddy? What? Oh, through the... Oh. I want War Thunder, but with Gundams. With realistic damage models? That would be very cool. I've always wanted Mech Warrior built like War Thunder. I think that would be really cool. Like, if you choose, like, round types and all of that, that would be awesome. But then again, that would require someone more, someone who actually knows how to make milsims. Oh, God. That's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, so let's not do that, because that looks like a terrible recipe for long life and happiness. That's a Bradley. We're not going to just rush out there. Battletech is Robotech's Western version, basically, in a lot of ways. A lot of the designs are actually drawn from Robotech, like the Zentradi commander pods in Battletech is called the Marauder. The Mad 3R. There's actually a really good YouTube channel that basically does nothing but, oh my gosh, I have been brought cream soda. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah. Real deal cream soda. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is real good. So Battletech is very similar, but there's no... Okay, there are aliens, but not really, if you get what I'm saying. They're part of the lore, but they're like, you know... They're spear-chucking primitives, not really a problem for people and giant stompy robots. Robotech is sort of a blend of Gundam and Mech Warrior. Yeah. Robotech, I think, technically predates, does Robotech predate Gundam, or does it come after? I think the two came out around the same time. They're both, like, 1980s. Anime. But yeah, if we could get one where you have mechs, but, you know, mechs with reasonable weapon types, like APDS rounds or APFSDS rounds and all that, that would be so cool. I know that shows my autism a lot, but I still think that would be awesome. Let's see if I can't do the funny. Right here. Oh, hi. I'm gonna get shot in the ass, aren't I? Nope. gonna drop artillery there, and there, and I'm gonna put a... Damn it. Luckily, the Russian player over here appears to be a little bit oblivious. Just a bit. Oh. Rez, also, to whom it may concern, don't go see Captain America Brave New World. It's slop. I will probably be acquiring that in through certain means to review on the channel, but I have no intention of seeing that one in theaters because, excuse me, everything I've heard is not great. Because it's, yeah. It's one of those Marvel projects, one of those that was made in the time when they were like, oh crap, we screwed up, we gotta fix things, and so they reshot it and just made it worse. Okay. Do I need to shoot an airplane and do a better job of being AA than our AA? Don't make me do this, team. I only have 12 rounds. It is really that bad. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't heard a whole lot of good about it, so I'm not particularly surprised to hear that. Marvel can't seem to win for losing lately. That's entirely their fault. Ah, I forgot that that's open there. Hi, Leopard. You're gonna shoot me again, aren't you? Thank you. God forbid they make a Falcon movie. Make it low stakes with good writing. Yeah. It wouldn't be that hard, which is the infuriating thing. Oh, man. That's so good. Bro. You got more missile spam than an archer. Severed him. But Disney and the people who are attached to the hive mind only find validation through white character mantles. Yes, they do. The soft bigotry of low expectations. Though calling it soft bigotry, yeah, I don't know. That seems just like normal. It seems like the kind of attitude you find from certain people down here. And I would like to make a joke here, but I'm certain YouTube would punish me if I did, so I won't. It really is. It really is, Rez. Ah! Dummy. Dummy, dummy, dummy. Don't move while you're looking at the chat. Ah. Okay. I'm still first place. We're losing, but I am in first place. At time of death, I am in first place. Okay. Now, we just need to... move on just a little bit more, and we will be able to push right up in there. I haven't done this one from this side in a little while. Be able to push up into things properly. I didn't like Sam because he shared the same skin color as me. I liked Sam because he was willing to get in a fight with aliens and monster outside his depth and not back down. Rez, that's an excellent point. You know? But then again, you're like most people. You like characters for their virtues, not their identity. And that is something that I am going to have to make a video again on at some point, because that's a core problem with why they have with why Hollywood has such a hard time adapting heroes right now. And it's that people, normal people, not, you know, not pretendinites in Hollywood who make things, you know, who make pretend for a living. Normal people admire characters for their attributes, for their actions, for the heroic things that they do. Not for, well, you know, hey, that guy looks like me, or hey, he fits the right set of checkboxes, so he is a hero because of that. No. He's a hero because he's willing to, you know, save puppies and kitties from, you know, monsters, and he's willing to tank hits for people who can't tank hits. That's a hero. He has heroic, you know, characteristics, not a heroic skin color. Bro. Rez, that meme is, yeah, that meme is very real. I feel you there, man. Oh god, nope, nope. But once again, and I don't think people have any issue with people making characters. You know, no one had a problem with Falcon. People had a problem when Falcon was made to take the role of Captain America, which he's simply not Captain America. He's his own character. Got him, and I'm way exposed out there. Let's see, can I shoot him here? I'm gonna drop some artillery over there at the end of that building. Pull up just a little more. We're pushing pretty hard on this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be popping in and out of existence like that. Can I break this? Nope. M1128. This is a... I don't want to back up too far, because if we give him too much ground, that could cause problems. But I can't stay there, either. Sort of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Please tell me that took out his... Yes, it did. Okay, let's see if I can't get his barrel. Aw. Oh. No, wait. We got a Scud Hamster back here. Trying to be funny. Oh god, and there's an M68 too. Okay, firstly, let's kill him. Or at least hurt him. Got him. Well, we give him hell there. Stupid goober. There's a good name for you. Can I? Okay, they got him. Our AA is at least somewhat doing its job. I'm going to take up a Hellfire Heli. And I think another problem we have with people trying to write stories about heroic characters is most of the really good ones from the past, like... Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna drop that on him. Aw, SPAA got me. And they've got Alpha locked down, so I'm gonna rotate over towards Bravo. Hey, Grizzle, good to see you, man. And I think the issue is that a lot of people in Hollywood don't come from a position where they have any adversity. And so, when they try and write normal people, or they try to write heroes with heroic motivations, they just can't, because it doesn't connect. That's always a good sign. Weenie weenie, chili beanie, the spirits are about to speak. Okay. I like tacos, but they don't like to stay in me. Okay. Can I kill the... No, can't kill the TAM. Of course not. That's why people were more excited of SSJ4 becoming canon than anything Marvel was advertising. SSJ4? I'm unfamiliar. Translate into retard, please. Oh god. Okay, we are starting to be able to maybe cap and hold something? Possibly? No, we just lost that guy over there. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. I am, of course, at the top of the team. Mr. Tam, may I interest you in your tank's extended warranty? Super Saiyan 4. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. I do need to get into Dragon Ball at some point. Yep, nope. We're gonna vomit all of our rockets first. All of them. All of them. Have them all. Have them all. Have them all. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Let's pop out of there. And we're toast. And I think that's honestly where things are going. I think you're going to see anime and that kind of thing become a lot more popular. Of course, that means we're going to have a lot more tourists. I also think you're going to see a lot more video game movies made. Your Sonics, I think, have proved that that is a viable business decision. So you're probably going to see a lot more of that, good and bad. But hopefully, by the time that really gets into full swing, now that superheroes are going the way of the dodo, Captain America Aldous Huxley edition, True Arrowtail. Now that superheroes are kind of fading out, I think you're going to see Hollywood diversify more into that sort of phase. And you're probably going to see for quite a while, you're going to see superhero films, but I don't think that they're going to be, unless something massively changes, I don't think they're going to be as big as they were in-game era. Which is entirely Marvel and Disney's fault. They have no one to blame for that but themselves. And crit. Went through his ammo and yet somehow did not explode him. But I would like to see superheroes be big again, if we could get them to be good. The problem is, I just don't think they can write the stories they would need to write to make superheroes popular again right now. I think Hollywood needs to take a break from things for a bit and just figure out what they need to be writing. And they also need to start coming to the realization that the long-term cultural change that they were fighting for is probably not going to happen. Because as they have stated, we're willing to sacrifice short-term profits for long-term cultural victory, and they're not going to get that cultural victory now. Not for a... probably not for a while. I would like character designs like Marvel Rivals, but not made by the Chinese if possible. I had the same issues with Marvel Rivals that I do with the First Descendant. I like the character designs, but I really do not like the fact that it's owned by the CCP. Or in part or in whole. Like, I remember back in the day when I was streaming with the guys, I was like, look, this game's got great character models, aesthetically it's good, but from the standpoint of gameplay, it's very mid. Okay, sure. So if I could get, if I could get a game like Marvel Rivals, he is right. Razorfist is absolutely correct. You know. Let's stay a little bit higher. Aww. He was absolutely correct, and a lot of people have tried to burn him in effigy for being correct on that, but he was absolutely 100% right. You know. T-70 something over there. Let's get this repaired. Get ourselves unflamed. Huh. That BMP is up there too. And I think you're going to see China push into the gaming market a lot harder.
Oh, you touched my tra-la-la.
I'm gonna guess Grizzled.
My ding-ding-dong.
That was... yeah, that was Grizzled. Thank you, Grizzled. I still have work to do on moderating the library. I did manage to increase the price of a couple of those. There are a couple I couldn't quite get my hands on to nerf the shit out of. But I will in time. Let's drop some artillery up there.
Holy
BBC.
Jesus. What is that?
Who ordered all
What
this
the fuck
fucking
is that?
anime titty?
That is a lot of blurfs all at once. Bendover and Grizzled, thank you both very much.
Let me see your war face. Sir, you got a war face? Ah! That's a war face. Now let me see your war face.
That was Grizzled. Thank you very much, sir. I do have blurps, so if anyone wants to engage with those, they can. There is no requirement, though. Please die now. Die! Die, die, stupid man thing.
Certainty of death. Small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
We're men. We're men in tights, tight tights. Always on guard, defending the people's rights.
Good movie. If you've never had the pleasure of seeing it. And if you have had the pleasure of seeing it, watch it again. It's still a good movie. I'm here to die to my enemies and chew bubblegum, and I am all out of bubblegum. Okay. How did we do this time? Even though I'm usually not winning these, I'm still doing pretty well. Like, you know, 5 kills, not bad.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
Thank you, Bendover. And thank you, Grizzled.
There's an imposter amongst us, and he touched my ass.
Once again, thank you, Grizzled. That is absolutely a, and that's a T-Series tank, and it's giant frickin' heat shell is what that's called. Very painful. I do need to drink this soda before it gets too cold. I mean, too, dry. A flat soda is the worst thing in the world. I think this is the first soda I've had in the Coon's age. All modifications purchased for, I think that's the M60A A3TTS. Flat, yes, indeed. Arid Hail. Okay. Bravo, Charlie, or Alpha? Probably gonna go to Bravo first. You can skeezy around back in here if you do it right and just cap and then... Oh, it's raining. Oh, that's nice. Well, foggy. It looks about like it looks here right now. Cold, wet, miserable. Makes a man very happy that he's inside of a tank with air conditioning. The fact that a lot of early tanks didn't have air conditioning is just horrifying to me. Can you imagine being the poor bastard in some early model tank? Having to go fight in winter? You're freezing your nads off. It's like, ugh. This is a job for Captain HEGM. Okay. We did crit him. We did not kill him. Ow. Repairing? You can do one better, Arid Hail Red Phelan? I bet you can. Imagine being in an old tank in World War II in the desert. Yep. No air conditioning. And you have to fight in a desert. That would be maximum suckathon. We're going to back up and move out of here while we still can. Yep, nope. Remember, no matter what happens, we don't make it past here. Okay. Come around there. Please. I beg of you. Barrel. Give me your barrel. I got your nose. Okay, that's a good start. There we go. Got him. I can probably back up and go hide behind another building now. Probably that would be very wise. Let's go do that. Oh, of course they're gonna drop artillery on me. Well. With 5 dudes in a hot metal can for days, and deodorant doesn't exist. Yep. To quote my grandfather, war is no fun, kids. That Chrysler is gunning for me. Come on, where Magak? Of course he flanked me. I hate to be that guy, but gentlemen, please.
Jimmy.
Whoa! How did I get here? Man, I'm so high!
Goddamn heavy!
Whoa!
Thank you for the blurb. Bend over. God, I love that one. Dude, man. Basically what it's like to have a Californian move in near you. It's just like, ugh. Watch out for drum circles. Thank you. They'll attract something much worse. Oh, and what's that? College know-it-all hippies. right up the back end. Okay, of course there's a helicopter out there and a Magac.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Good. Speaking of really good movies, I should watch that again. I'm not that pretty, I promise. We gotta push up over there. Didn't want to, but I don't see any other option at this point. Because if I don't, Genghis Khan over here is gonna just keep shooting me. That would be annoying. And the Magac is a much better tank than I am. Especially if left. He's gonna get... Of course he has 3 machine guns and I only have... T-55. I should have Aerodale. I really should have. And I will. Thankfully, it seems that we're actually... Wait, I might have an even better solution. If they don't send up a helicopter to take me out. Oh, yep, we got a better solution. Okay. See, this is why you don't want to be my problem, because I will make you very dead. Uh-huh. Let's see. He's gonna be right about there. Hi, Magac. How you doing, bud? Gepard. Buddy, you're supposed to be SPAA. There he goes. Still made it out. And they're capping Bravo again. Well, that's a shame. Guess I'm just gonna have to drop all the artillery on him. Oh darn. That was a near perfect toe shot. Textbook, one might even say. It's almost storybook. Now, buddy. You, Wait. I can shoot him over there. I can nick him through a hole in one of these walls. There we go. The quarterback is officially toast. Let's get Bravo recapped. Thank you, good gentlemen. Gentlemen of the Void is much appreciated, and then we will go down there to Charlie and proceed to do very uncomfortable things to their backline. If they can just hold that over there, we might actually be able to win this. I'm gonna go scoot up into a corner here and reload. There we go. T-55. A. And this is what happens when a Russian says, "So, Sergei, how do you feel about missile?" "I like missile, but I like more missile. So why don't we put some missiles with our missiles? And we will have missiles that do missiles to missiles." That was close. Not gonna lie, that made me pucker up a bit there. I didn't think I'd recover from that. Aww, second place. Still, not bad. Not for lack of trying. Feels like the team actually attempted to do what they needed to do on that one. Ooh. So, how much do we need? We've got all the modifications for that bot. We just need a little bit more. 130 XP, 120,000 experience to get to the next tank. Attica. I am warming to this map. I still don't like it very much, but I am warming to it. It's not a bad map, and they did change it to kind of try and balance it some. Some of those changes were good, some of them were not. But I think they fixed some of the worst issues, which was just being able to be sniped from across the map where you couldn't see them, but they could see you. That kind of thing. Which that can be fun, but it's not fun to be on the receiving end of that, so I get why they nerfed it. Try to even out the positioning advantages you can obtain. In a game where it's 95% positioning, that's important. Hi Magak, how you doing, bud? No, no. ITBVS Leopard, you will not cease and desist, Mr. BMP. Just ate my barrel. God. Cheesy little shit. That's why it's sometimes a real pain in the ass to go up against light vehicles. Because they have autocannons and you have a gun that, while able to delete them in a single shot, also is, well, not exactly very durable. Let's see if I can't, XM1 Chrysler just got nuked. Drag him out of fire. Three, two, one, he'll be up. And of course we got killed by the ITBVS Leopard SV. God, I hate that thing. Little Doom Guy tank. Still, We did manage to keep a teammate alive. At far too great of a cost. Okay, those are bots. I don't need to worry about them. That is not, however. Yeah, they got him. Okay, need to kill that filthy Gepard ripoff, if we can. And if we do things right, it shouldn't even be that. Wait. See, they fixed a lot of the problems with this map, but nothing helps you if you're oblivious. There's no salvation if you're oblivious or stupid. Which I can occasionally be both of those things. I'm gonna drop artillery back there, and more artillery back there. Okay, and then... Thankfully... yep. God, I hate Gepard clones. They are such a pain in the rear. So right now we are researching the 120S. And let me just punt out of this queue just a second. Preview. 120S. That's this thing. It looks a lot like a... it is a cross between... It looks a lot like a Abrams. That's because it's got an Abrams turret and an M60 body, though the body has been significantly upgraded. It's still an M60 chassis underneath here. It gets most of the same shells as the Abrams, but it just has a slightly more shit body in comparison. So it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's relatively easy to kill. I've already got the Bradley, but I am not really playing it right now because I don't have a full loadout of high tier tanks I can take out with it. The only thing I have unlocked that's sort of around that level is this, and the M1128 is not great. It's really not, and I did not mean that to rhyme, but it did, and I do not apologize. Then we'll get the Lav AD after we get the Chaparral, which I absolutely abhor. And, yeah, we'll be getting the M1 Abrams soon as well. Which I am excited for that. Because the Abrams, very sexy tank. Has good shells too. Really good shells. It starts off with a big old heat shell, a fin-stabilized heat shell, and moves on to spikes and smoke and squashette. Which smoke is basically useless except in a few specific situations in which it is very useful. Because if you get smoke in the right place, you can cause people serious problems. Which is very funny. Because there's nothing more hilarious than completely obscuring the enemy team's view of where you're going. so they just have to shoot blindly, and because you can see them firing off tracers, you can then light them up like the 4th of July, which is absolutely hilarious. Oh, okay. So, we got 2 real options on this map. We can go here. Bravo is a good place to go, which is probably where we'll wind up going at first. Or we can go to Charlie. Now, Charlie is good, because from Charlie you can move into Bravo and into the city up along this corner. But the problem with that is you've got this big wide open space here that you can get sniped from. Especially right along this ridge, which follows that road. And that is really annoying. It's a pain in the butt to fight over, but if you can hold Charlie, it's probably one of the best places on the map. Nice bomb, bud. I remember one time a bomb got stuck in the top of my tank before it exploded. That was interesting. I do hope we're going fast enough to get up there before they start... Nope, not fast enough. I should have been facing that way. Yeah, I'm toast. Okay. Of course, it's a ZTZ-96. I hate that tank. It's really good. It's a really good tank. It just really sucks to fight. The M60A3 is a lot better as a sniping tank, in my opinion, because it gets thermals and a... Okay, breached him. He's not going to be able to shoot me, or at least shouldn't be able to shoot me, unless he's running those Chinese codes. Perfect double kill there. I would like to get down, sir. Please. Video game, please. I don't like having my butt up in the air. Where? Okay, sure. Sure. Sure, let's go with it. It'll be fine. Ah. Is there a helicopter up right now? Nope, but there's about to be. Guess we're gonna have to skirt the edge of the city here. Let's throw some artillery into that pile. Can. Throw some more artillery into that pile. Because it would be funny. Take out a helicopter while we're at it. We're in a fairly non-snipeable position right here. Let's see if I can't get around on this guy. Minigun for the win. Of course. Well, time to J out. Ah, Gepard saved me the trouble. Okay. Please be a good fellow and eat a heat shell. Drop more artillery. I'm gonna have to be careful because there are an awful lot of them, and there's only one of me. And that Tam's about to try and do something funny, isn't he? Oh, come on. How? He's behind a building. That's a tad sus. That is just a tad sus. No, let's speed that way up there. That should get us fairly far into things. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Okay. I'll have to look at that one later, because that's a little weird. Just a tad. Unless he was, like, absolutely whipping around corners, which I've done. He would have to be a real good shot to make that one. Ugh. Pull forward just a little here in my seat. Yeah, so much better. Ooh, Ardennes. I like this map. There are people who don't. I do. It's great. Especially if you can play it right. And it's playable from either end. It's not a map that gives a massive advantage to one side or another. And there's multiple ways to play it. You can play it by going over there and sniping, or you can do what I'm about to do and cozy up on the side of Bravo over here and just kill people as they push up. And that's a lot of fun too. I really do need to get my webcam and all that set up at some point in the near future. We're really gonna do this, aren't we? Of course, you also get that situation, which occasionally comes up, and that's very annoying. And of course, they're already flanking us on that side. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go over there. A3. He's got the upgraded Bradley. Might even have fin stabilized rounds. So he's much better equipped than I am to deal with this guy. Yeah, I'll get back to the battlefield when I feel like it, video game. You do the whole catching cheaters thing, and I'll do the shooting people over the sides of things thing. I can't. Okay. Bravo, he's up there. We're gonna drop artillery there. P-70 out that away. I'm gonna drop down here. Good, we do get. Okay. They have flares, flare, 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 flare. We will be flaring hard, and then. Okay, we hurt him. Really did hurt him there. That's good. That's very good. Okay. Let's squeeze up behind this building over here. T-Series tank. Couple of T-Series tanks. I should throw on thermals real quick. Sabra got me. Trading around for round on this one. Okay. You gonna spawn me in sometime this century video game? There we go. F4 Phantom. Oh yeah. I still need to learn how to fly that airplane. It's got a interesting flight model. Very interesting flight model. Okay, let's throw that up there. Call more artillery up that way. Jaguar. Who's shooting over there? Ah. Have I seen that? Oh yeah, it's that filthy, filthy vehicle. I hate that thing. Ugh. Breslau is not bad either. I've even played this one in realistic battles. It's interesting the way it works. Oh, I'm trying, Bendover. I am very much trying not to die, but sometimes you really can't help it. That's the good thing about this game. It doesn't punish you unless you start doing really terrible, and I haven't been the whole time. I've been dying, don't get me wrong, but I'm also getting enough kills to make up for it. Still, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more cautious on this one. I do like how well modeled a lot of this is, and we just knocked an angel over. I'm sure that won't have any bad consequences later at all. Okay, let's see. What is he? It is an XM800T. Why, hello there, but my old faithful. How are you? If I can get him head on, I can eat him for lunch. I can't, however, eat him for lunch quite as easily. Can you not, you little gremlin? Artie, now. IT, of course it is. My eternally greedy spirit getting me in trouble again. Ah. I may need to go do ships after this to reset, because I'm indulging my worst tendencies at the moment. That is to just bum rush things. I do like how this thing has viewports all over its chassis. It's just so... It's very funny to me. Okay, let's get down in here. I need to pull around over here. That IT needs to go too. Because the thing is, the MBT-70 is a big problem, but there he is. Good hit. BT-70 is dead. Okay, he's gone. I'm being a little bit more cautious, which is good. Already in. Get over here. Okay, drop back down into this. Can... Ooh, I don't like that. That's something large and frightening. Okay, we got a good hit on him. Being down on that hull helped a lot. I don't think he really knew how to deal with that. Send this up and hover it. That'll help me scout people as they come in. Couldn't get the cannon around in time. Still, we did a lot better there. 4-to-1 ratio, pretty darn good. Of course, that means we're gonna have to drop an absolute buttload. Oh, wait. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Of artillery and or rockets on this guy. Hopefully... You know, it's like the meme. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Damn. You know. And of course, they're sending someone up. I'm not gonna be allowed to keep this Hellfire Heli, am I? Nope. Probably not. Let's see if I can't kill him first. Nope. 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 I'm gonna have Jay out. Blue Fury. Well, bud, if I can get a beat on you... Well, they gave him the big Russian helicopter? How is that fair? Shake him up over there. I have no intention to drown today, video game. Let's light that up over there, and then I will push up and see if I can't get a hit on these guys. Because there's someone over there. Just not sure who or where they are. The MP is right there. Come on. I know you're there. Hi. What? Yeah, no. I saw you doing that. Tanks don't drive sideways, buddy. That was a... Yeah, that was... that was interesting. $125,000. Oh... Oh, I'm so close. Seversk. Seversk 13, even. Interesting. It's Conquest, which means we're all fighting over Alpha. Oh. And I'm on this side of the map. Yay. I'm gonna grab this and up our round count a little. And then we will push up along the side street here, if we can. And if this doesn't turn out the way I think it is going to turn out, then I will switch over to going to where Alpha usually is. And that's over on that side of the map. This is usually Charlie. We have a BMP coming with us, which is always a good sign. Because Russian tanks have Russian bias, and Russian bias is good when it's on your side. That is a Wallet Warrior vehicle. Excuse me. What do you mean around two his ammo didn't kill him? Oh, that is a building there. Thank God for reactive armor. Reactive armor when your tank commander is a dumbass. Sure, let's just go with that. Seems legit. Hello, Davyverse. Welcome to the party. Good to see you. Ooh. Could I kill that ZTZ? Bet I could. Bet I could kill the Chinese tank. Unless he kills me, of course, first. 5A. Aww. There's somebody back there. I'm gonna take the MBT-70 up, and I'm gonna go around the back over here. If I can make it over there alive. And I'll take a heli up, too. It's like the meme with Squidward. I think I'll have a fantasy setting, okay? God is evil. Feeling original today, aren't we? And the angels are also evil. Uh-huh. And the devil is actually the good guy. You see me, where's the cameras? Well, you don't know. I'm in your walls. While we're on the subject, I know what you did with that Parisian puppet last summer. Very much. That would be bend over. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's not. Oh God, can we not? Can we not? Guys, it's one dude out on the end. You could probably flank him pretty easily, but I'll do it. Don't worry. It's what I'm here for. Learning from you, Dad. Okay, show Cal. And there you go. Anybody else? Anybody else want some? Nope. Nope, we're good. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Ooh, that guy. Hi, bud. Crit. And his gunner is dead. Well, we should back up. We should back up very quickly. And drop artillery on him. And drop more artillery on him. Is there a... Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Time to run like a little bitch. Okay. We're gonna run and hide over here. Should I take a helicopter up? Probably not. Ooh. Dying of laughter over there, Arid Hale, are you? Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. It's Trixie Precious. Somebody just shot him. Can I? Magak is dead. Ah. Somebody got the MBT-70, which is good to see. Okay. Okay, PZ, and let's just, yep, have all the ammo. And he's gone. The amount you smash that turret on that thing, its alignment would be way off. Even dangerous gunners would be fuming. Yeah? I am gonna spend most of this probably driving backwards until I can get over here. This tank has seen better days, and I'm definitely missing a few crew members, but hey, we're still alive so far, so I'm gonna call that a win. Because we're over here and out of sight. Let's back up a little more, and we're good. Can I? Oh, just barely. Hi. How's it going? Uh-huh. Ooh. Ooh, there's an SPAA. Ooh. Ooh, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. He just shoot my... He did just shoot my missile. Don't do that. It's rude. It's tacky. Don't look at me that way. Okay, he's done. MBT. Is that a term or is that a filthy French tank? I think that's a filthy French tank. Can you even imagine the smell? Ooh, first place. There we go. 7 kills, 2 kill assists. Yes, the trees are destructible. Even the buildings are somewhat destructible, depending on which map you're on. You also make tracks in the ground when you drive. I'll have to show that next time we go around. You can... This game is in some ways very, very, very realistic. Thank you. Thank you very much, Davyverse. I appreciate it. It's, if I can get a good team that knows basics of, you know, what you need to hold in order to take a map, you can usually do pretty well. And as long as your enemy team is sufficiently stupid to not know those things, then you're usually set. If you have a smart enemy team, well, time to trade in your hat and gloves, gentlemen, because it's over. Hang up the cape, Batman. There's a new Joker in town, and he uses guns. Okay. Ooh, 9.0. 20 missions. 20 people waiting for a mission. Brain. Brain needs to work properly. Bravo and Alpha. And all we have to do is kill people. I do like Team Deathmatch. If you can do it right. This is one that requires you to play cautiously, though. Because this one does not like it when you play stupid. And I play stupid a lot, as you have all seen. I think that if I get down in here, and then push up, we could have a good time.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
That's faintly disturbing. That was Bendover. Thank you very much, sir. Don't they have an RTS game, or am I thinking of something else? I swear I've seen Command & Conquer. No, they don't have an RTS game like this. There are other people who... They have a game called Enlisted, but it's not an RTS either. It's a squad-based first-person shooter. That's what Gaijin owns, if I remember correctly. There are people who have made RTS games similar to this as far as damage models and whatnot goes. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Texture popping there. Dude, can you not fire the cannon? Please. I don't want everyone in 3 counties to know where we are. I like being alive. I'm even fond of living, one might even say. Addicted to it, even. I enjoy it at a deep and personal level. Where is he? Where's the filthy, That's probably a Gepard. Probably a Gepard. Probably a Gepard. That's the sound of that cannon. Definitely a Gepard. No. Nope. No, we're not gonna go be cannon fodder today. That seems like a particularly bad idea. I want to chase him. My first instinct is to hound that thing down through there, but hounding a tank with a much higher fire rate than me is probably not a good idea. Look, I'm just going to keep you on fire for now, if you don't mind. He can't shoot me. And I can shoot him. Ooh, I can even drop artillery on that guy. Wouldn't that be funny? Hi, duck in a truck. You want a squad invite, Arid Hale? Nice to see you. Yeah. Good lord. So you don't want one? Yes or no? Yes or no? I will give you a squad invite. Okay. He's probably going to shoot me next game, isn't he? Arid Hale is ducking a truck over there as my usual War Thunder buddy. Okay. And we just got thrown in this one by accident together. I'm sure he's probably going to be shooting me next match. He's done that on this channel already once. Thank you very much. BMP is doing BMP things to the enemy over there. T-70 is very much alive. I knew it. Knew it the moment I pushed up there. There'd be some Magak in the back with a tendency for flankery. All right. My mod's out here stream sniping me. Oh God, that is probably we're doing all right. We're doubling basically their numbers. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It'll be fine. Not too intensely worried about it. I do want to take the A-10 Warthog out at some point in the near future. Ground arcade battle. That'd be fun. That thing is always fun to play with. They need to load that thing up with like APDS rounds or... Can you imagine an A-10 with APFSDS? Oof. That would be a nightmare. Somebody got absolutely ripped apart by what sounded like a lav. That's a Rakatan automat. M60 AOS. I'm more concerned about the Rakatan, though. 'Cause he is, like, right up here. Oh, and that M60 is still alive. Well, isn't that interesting? Where did that M60 go? Can you get off my tires, please? My tracks, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's definitely a lav. Wonder if he has the hydropods. Probably not, considering that he's doesn't appear to be firing them at that guy who's trying to shoot him. She just may not be able to see him too. That's another thing. Ooh. Ooh, he's right there. Of course. It's a weasel. It's a filthy, filthy weasel. Have a kamikaze. I may have just screwed myself in a major way. Please don't let my own artillery kill me. Please, own artillery, don't kill me. Chieftain, you want to help out, bud? Thank you very much, sir. Yep, you leave tracks. And we're up in their spawn, so there's not a whole lot of a chance that they're going to win this. And mission accomplished. I was 7th. Not great. Not terrible, but not great. Only had 1 death. And a near-death experience. Okay. 16,000 experience. 116,000 experience. Towards our next tank. The Lav is a cool vehicle. The fact that it has a 70mm cannon is interesting. 70mm Hydra, sorry. Schweden. Santal. Interesting vehicle. Very easy to kill. A lot of those, like, rocket boat vehicles are actually really easy to kill if you know what you're doing, because all you have to do is shoot a little bit in the front, and it has no armor, so you immediately take out the driver, and then you can just either machine gun it to death, or hit it with ATGMs, and it's pretty much a guaranteed kill at that point. They're already on Charlie, which means we need to be very careful. Up here. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That was completely on me for being retarded there. I turned my turret and it stuck the back end way out there to where you could see my my ammo stowage. I also probably shouldn't have gone to that side of things. That's a hard one to cap from this end. If the enemy team is halfway competent, which this team does appear to be. We're going to drop some artillery up there between those oil tanks, just so he can't use those. There's a MBT over there. Not too terribly concerned about him. I'm gonna throw up a drone just to keep an eye on things. See what we've got. We have an AMX-32. I did kill something with that artillery. That's nice to know. The AMX is an interesting tank. Whole, I don't dislike it. But I don't like fighting it, either. Because it's annoying to fight. We should go curl up over here. Okay, those are all bots, so we shouldn't worry about those at all. I do want to check.
Okay, T95E1. Some Leopards, an MBT-70, an M48 Super who is getting pounded like a guest at a Diddy party. Huh. And I am all alone at the moment. Until he gets over here. The evil Swedish ripoff of the Rakatan Automat. I both love and abhor that thing. That one's classified as a light tank. Which the Rakatan Automat is not. It is very much classified as a tank destroyer. I push up here. Pucker 'em tight, lads. This is gonna be a awkward conversation. Okay. Ooh. 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 Do I risk it? Hmm. Oh. Oh, and they're behind me, too. Ooh. It's Mephisto. Mephisto. Nope, didn't do it. Forgot how fast the missile travel time on those is. Because if the missile travel time is slow enough, you have enough range between you, you can actually cheese it to where you're firing as you come out of cover, you kill him, he loses control of his missile, and you can then just, you know, go about your business. But the problem is that I always misjudge the Mephisto's missile fly time. Because I'm like, this is slower than it is. Because most ATGMs are fairly slow. Like, the toes on the Bradley, a lot slower than they used to be. But the Mephisto apparently did not get that nerf as badly as everything else did. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's not good. That's not good at all. I forget, does he have ATGMs or not? It doesn't matter, there's an MBT-70 over there too. He is who I am far more concerned about. The Mephisto is trying to flank me from the rear. Denied. Damn it. Get hit from all angles there. Give me a moment, chat. I have got to go take a leak. So much better. It would also help if I actually turned the turn the headphones around to where they're on right. Okay. Advance to the Rhine again. Please tell me this one is jets. We're going to probably flank up the side street this time. I don't like going to Alpha anymore. I used to go to Alpha all the time in early tier tanks because you can get like a TD with a crap load of armor. Or you can take the Sherman Jumbo up there and just basically tank everyone's rounds because Tiger players are kind of stupid and have all the fun you could ever want killing them, but at later tiers, everyone has APFSDS, and someone got shot. Xmato 3. Of course. What else would it be? That is an object. 775. We should scooch up into a corner over here to where we cannot be easily shot, but as soon as he comes around the corner, we can light him up like the 4th of July. Come on. Bud. Oh, STRV. Okay, we do need to keep an eye on that flank because if they don't hold that, yeah, this is a jet one. Good. Good. Very good. Good, good, good. Gotta keep an eye on your flanks in this game, because if you get flanked, it's pretty much over. Funzo Dunzo, you are toast. And of course, someone fired smoke shells off.
I'm watching you.
Thank you for the blurp. Bend over. 2S5. We're going to take the M60A3 TTS out. And we'll try going after some airplanes for a second. J4. Of course, he has a way better engine and a way more advanced airplane than me. I don't get the logic behind giving people M247, of course. Giving people attack aircraft that are so archaic they don't have a hope in hell of actually killing anything within their... It's a bit like sending a... Yeah, I'm done. That is a lot of tanks. They knew what to do on this map, and that is bum rush up that side street really hard. I needed to kill more airplanes, which means I need to take more airplanes up. Or I need to start taking out the M247 out, and I don't like taking out the M247 because the M247 sucks. Or I just need to be more mindful when I'm using the Bradley. And the thing is, I don't like killing airplanes because I prefer to spend the brain power required to kill airplanes on killing tanks. Which usually makes it to where you don't have to worry about airplanes down the road. The problem with that is, well, you get cast, which is very annoying, which is close air support for the people who are not terminally addicted to War Thunder. We'll go up here. Probably right up here, scoot up along the side of this building here, and then shoot down into Charlie with tow missiles. occasionally being the tallest bastard on the battlefield is actually a
Well, no, it's not ugly. It's just, it's unique.
No, it's very ugly, but it is very, very useful. It's also killed more tanks than our actual tanks have. God bless the M3 Bradley. Although I think they were using the M3A3 by the time Desert Storm rolled around. Killed more tanks than the Abrams, which is honestly based, despite its not being a tank. It's an infantry fighting vehicle. Which I think is very funny. It's not a tank. Let's see. It has guns. It has tracks. It looks like a tank. You use it like a tank. But it's not a tank. Sure. Sure, guys. We're supposed to use it for carrying infantry. Yeah. Sure. The Bradley is the deadliest not a tank on the battlefield. Mine? My kill. Tanks have large bore cannons on turrets. Okay. Can I? No, probably not. M1128. Guess that's also not a... Now that I can see the argument for that not being a tank. Got him. A hit on him. Leopard, we did not get a hit on. There's something very large about to come around that corner. Two somethings large that are about to try to come around that corner. Damn it! Yeah, I'm dead. I am so dead. I am so very dead. Retard driving in front of my toe there probably... Yep, got me killed. 25mm is small bore. Okay, sure. It's still a tank. Tank definition. Has tracks. Has at least one turret. Has at least one large bore cannon. Well... Can I get a hit on him? I really need to kill him. If I can. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Got a hit. Don't know if that's enough to kill him. Probably not. I can do this all day, gentlemen. Although he is British, calling him a gentleman might be stretching it just a tad. I guess Aerodale. Still. It does look like a duck, and it does quack like a duck. But taxonomically, it is not a duck. Hi. Black 88 on the half track isn't a tank because it doesn't have a turret, just for example. Yeah. Ooh. Dude. Okay, that was an interesting graphical glitch. He just literally yeeted himself into oblivion. Aww. I'm kind of missing the... tall turret on the... I'm 5 kills in. It peeps like a baby duck. Well, it does, yeah. Should I take out the starship? I'm tempted to take out the starship. The starship is kind of shit, though. Just because I poke fun of him for being special doesn't mean we don't appreciate what he does, but... And I know what a lot of people are probably saying in the audience right now. Why is that retard trying to shoot that with a APFS round? Well, the APFS DS round actually does allow you to kill helicopters pretty effectively, especially if you use it right, which is very hard to do. Best squad, mission failed, first place, base defender, couple of kills, cut some people's kill streaks. It's just a little difficult to get the round downrange into the guy's turret. Well, cockpit in this case. Ooh, I got a bunch of universal backups. Good lord, that's loud. Thank you, Bend Over, for the blurb, sir. It's much appreciated. I'm gonna grab some more water real quick here. Ooh, we've had 40 people tune in thus far. Thank you all very much. Stay hydrated, chat. It's important. Real tanks go quack. Bradley goes peep, 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 peep. Yeah. The M3A3 Bradley goes Bert. No, it doesn't quite have a Bert cannon. It has more of a Thunka cannon, though. It has a Thunka cannon with shells that can actually penetrate large tanks, which is very nice. It's still more shit than basically everything at its BR, but hey, I'll take it. Americans gotta go with what they can get in this game. I love how a lot of the Chinese vehicles early on are just either ripped off German, American, or Russian vehicles. The French also gave them some things, which is very strange. Ooh, Hurtgern. I hate Hurtgern. However, I've done very well at Hurtgern. And it's also pronounced... I can't pronounce it right. It's weird. It's French. I don't like French words. French words are very, very gay. Hurtgern Forest? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to say that properly? Even if you're pronouncing it correctly, it sounds like you're pronouncing it wrong, and that's just downright unpleasant. Ooh, light tank. Now, what would that be? That fire rate tells me it's either a Bradley or something Russian. It doesn't have the usual that a German light tank has. Alpha? Please tell me that Alpha is going to be good this time of year. Sadly, this is the tier at which people realize what you have to do to win games, and they know that this part of the map is important. They also know how to get up here without dying, which is a little bit annoying, but hey, we can make it work. I should have loaded. I don't know. I get the feeling that I probably would have been better served by loading ATGMs instead of Finn stabilized here, because I could shoot up over the ridge there into that Tam or him. Gonna have to be real careful with this. Oh, M247. Well, there's a cheap kill, right? Tam got me. That one actually made me jump. Whew. Thankfully, we're capping across the map, but that won't last if we don't hold Alpha. Although I have done very well at Charlie. Very, very well between Charlie and Bravo, too. But still, getting sniped from across the map is not pleasant. It's not fun either. Kinda sucks. Quite honestly. Miss me, now you gotta kiss me. Alright. Well, your mom did last night, but that's besides the point. Okay. Throw artillery up in there. Throw a little bit more artillery up in there. And we'll slide on around over into the corner here. Huh. Where's the Tam? Where'd he go? Tam, right there. He is right there. Put him up like that. You know what? I'm just gonna take a helicopter up and saturate that with missiles. Because I'm feeling spicy today. Which means I'm feeling like being an a-hole. Which, you know, is also any day that ends in Y. Okay, Alpha. Yep, nope. I knew that was gonna happen. Thankfully, there's a helicopter up now. Mine. Mine? No, he's too far out for me to hit, really, effectively. Oh, there's the Tam. Hi. Hi, bud. How's it feel to, have left your front out there like that? Bet you're feeling real dumb right about now. He's, please be patient, chat. He has autism. Dude. Can you do something other than being a large engine noise? Hurt him good. Sadly, we've also made ourselves the most popular fellow on the battlefield. Aha! That's interesting. Don't know how he saw me from there. Come on, straighten up. Straighten up. Straighten up just a little more. Come on. pulled my shot there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, there's a PZ-2000. Well, if it isn't, my old friend. Heat shell. Well, not heat shell. APFSDS shell. Ooh, there's a XM series tank. He's very much still alive. I should kill him. Wait till I get fully reloaded for this. And there we go. Way too many rounds to get that done. Uh-huh. Crit. Dong Feng, of course, is the one to take me out, because of course he is. It's always the little fast bastards you never expect to be the ones to do it again. Still 3 kills. Not great. I traded. And I capped. I did cap a zone. Actually, you know what? Let's... Aw, it already threw me in one. Normandy. Again. Ooh, we're doing it from the other side. I don't mind if I do. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Object 775. Look at that tank. That is the most ridiculous tank on the face of the earth, and I love it so much. When it's on my team. Not the biggest fan when it's on the enemy's team. For one very simple reason. It is a absolute pain and a half to kill. Because building tanks like Cookie is actually a pretty good strat. Who would have thunk? What ate my shell, I wonder? Oh, good. Some big scary MBT out there is now toast. Light tank is probably still up and capable of doing that. Why do the Russians get all the good light tanks? Alright, Russian bias. Never mind. Growl? Of course it's a Chinese player. Of course it is. Now, chat, if you think I'm sweaty, those guys are strapped into a gaming chair from the age of a friggin' fetus. They are absolutely obscene little gremlins. That's either because they're actually really, really good, which a lot of them are, or they're cheating, which a lot of them are. There's a reason why there was a rather large petition back a while ago to region lock China. I don't like this.
Exterminate.
Good God, whoever sent that in, thank you. I will check in just a moment. Dalek voices. Yeah. Huh. Dude, you're gonna give me a friggin' heart attack. Okay. Now that we've got that down. Ah, shit. Okay, he's a object. What kind of object is he? Crit. Okay, next mission we're gonna go and reset with either airplanes or ships. I am going to... I do need to, at some point, figure out how to do polls on here. I need ships in my life. Briefly. Have I done this map before? I think I've done this map before. This is a pretty close one. A lot closer than I remember.
Secure the ship for sea. Engines, flank speed.
Litchfield, I'm sorry, buddy. You need to go. Don't know what you're talking about, video game. I hit him just fine. Come on, let's get turned, let's get turned, let's get turned, let's get turned, let's get turned. Okay. I came here to not be sweaty, and I am being very sweaty at the moment. That's a short-range map and a half. I have not used the mortars. Fire a full broadside. Firing broadsides. Ship down. Seven, 8. Let's put that repair on. Yeah, we're not gonna make it out of that one either. Yep. Wait, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Lord, that is a lot. Buoyancy is critical. Good Lord. I hope they're not making that a habit. Because if shipping is always going to be that sweaty, I don't think I want to play anymore, Mr. Frodo. Ships are where I came to get away from the sweaty. Okay, that's one down. Torpedo says, "Hi, Litchfield. Please God, let me be fast. Must go faster." Come on, baby. Come on. Turn us around, turn us around, turn us around. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. USS Asheville. Nearly everyone in here is way above my level as far as PT boats and brown water stuff is concerned. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Torpedoes up and... Ooh, that's an enemy airplane. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? It's very good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're being really sweaty in War Thunder right now, like really sweaty. I don't even want to know what that was. It was very large and frightening. Ow. And we're beached. Come on, come on, baby, come on. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're off the rocks. Okay. That had to hurt. Come on, come on. Oh, that is one very large ship. That's horrifying. Oh. Ow, ow, I'm probably gonna die. I am so gonna die. I got him, though. I'm fighting with tech support. My brand new router is not working. Ooh, fun. Not. Nope, nope, nope. Let's take the, mines. We need to gain all the altitude because, yeah, I'm not getting low altitude with this. Bummer. Indeed, Aerodale. Oh God, help, 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 PBY, please, please gain altitude for me, hun. I know you fly like a beached whale, but please do it for once accurately. We're actually winning for now, although they are capping Alpha. I should go put a stop to that. That was something large and frightening. I don't think they have any aircraft up at the moment. Oh, no, they have a BF-109. Well, he's gonna tear me a new one. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love. Alright. Let's go drop some mines in the middle of Charlie. It'll be funny. Oh god, I am probably gonna get shredded. No. No. I swear I'm not pretty. I am not pretty. You just think that way. And of course I have no belly gunners. I am so unfathomably dead right now. Can we please? No, we can't kill the BF-109, can we? Nope. Actually, we can. Because we're now over Charlie, I'm going to set all the mines. Have them all, gentlemen. I do not like you. I do not appreciate what you are doing. I would really like you all to go away. And the power went out. What a day. I'll listen until my phone dies. Ooh. I'm so sorry to hear that, Sandy. Come on. Magnetic mines. We were afraid we were going to lose power here last night because of all the storms. It was bad. And there goes my wing. And there goes my other wing. And I'm gone. I am so done. Okay. We tried. I love how you can see the little guys popping out and popping their chutes. Tech is great, Bendover, but only when it's functional, and when it's not functional, it's a real pain in the ass. Okay. Let's run an Air Arcade mission, just because I'm feeling like it. I would like to go and... The thing is, I have been grinding my way up. I've got the A26B right now. I've got the PBY2, PB4Y2. I'm working on the P51, D30. And after that, I'm going to get the F4U late. And after that, I'm going to go after the Bearcat. And I'm one full row after that from Jets. And I can taste the Jets, chat. It is so close. So close. And I want them so badly. And I'm probably not going to get them for a very long time. And it's very infuriating. I also got the really big 37mm cannon for the A26B. Which, you know, in tank terms, that's tiny. But in airplane terms, that's a really big cannon. Okay, we need to gain some altitude as much as possible. Because even though I brought two 500-pounders up, I am going to be trying to go after bombers if I can on this one. Those are more for if I happen to find myself over a base. Or just a cluster of ground targets that I can't resist diving on. Airplanes makes me think in a weird way. It makes... Because the thing is, with tanks, you have to think four-dimensionally. In here, you have to think in a sphere. You can't think, you know, up, down, and sideways. You have to think up, down, sideways. From the rear, from the front, from above you, to the off to the side. It's very, very annoying. Okay, they got a Firefly down there. F8F. Anybody spawn in a bomber? Enemy team? I've got a bunch of strike aircraft. I do have one B-17G. Why? Oh, he's way down in there. He's down in the slop. I do not want to get into that furball right now. This is the most annoying part for me about prop planes, is just how much climbing you have to do if you want to have a chance to do anything, really. Because you've got to get high, and then you've got to dive down into things, usually. Or you have to get really low and then come up, and that's also annoying, because then you are posed with the challenge of actually reaching the enemy, and that can be a real difficult proposition when you have to go up through BF-109s and that kind of thing. Basically got the skies to myself up here. I really need to start picking a location to go down and... Ooh, there's a pair of guys going after that DO-217. There is a base down there that's still up. F for you. I hear someone trying to climb on me. I don't know where he is, and that's not good. VB, is that a vampire? Please tell me that's not a vampire. If that's a vampire, I'm going to be very, very afraid. Nope, it's not a vampire. Good. Okay, this is one of the few airplanes you can actually use the front sight on. Okay, he's down. 7G. Oh. That's annoying. Hit the base with both of those bombs, from the looks of it. Shall we take out the Tiny Tims, or should we go with 500 pounders? We're going to go with 500 pounders for now. We'll take the F6F out. Because the Bearcat is underrated, and I like it a lot. Mark 9 Spitfire. I do like how we started adding cannons to our airplanes instead of just going with 50 cals, because 50 cals are cool, but 50 cals are really not enough. Oh, that de Havilland Mosquito down there is causing real problems. Bunch of P-47s up there causing major issues and havoc. As is their prerogative. Very annoying, but still. Do what you gotta do, man. Oh, and that A7M is absolutely ripping new ones for people up there. That's nice. P-51 is gonna be a real issue unless I take out that. P-51. Let's go after the Kate. Okay, Kate down. Nope. Nope. Not gonna let me do that, are they? P-47 dropped in on me. Well, two can play at that game. P-47 is actually a beautiful airplane. I love it so much. It's so simple. It has 50 cals. You can carry bombs. A fairly decent bomb load, believe it or not. It's very workhorsey for an airplane. It has a lot of utility that you don't find in other airplanes that I appreciate. You can do bomber escort in this. You can do It's a fairly decent fighter. You can do just about anything you need to get done in it, if you use it properly. Now, it's not my fault that I'm a retard and don't know how to use it properly, but hey, occasionally I do all right. Hey, bud. Hi. That's a nice airplane you got there. Be a real shame, but if something were to happen to it. Man, he's fast. What is that thing? That's a really good question. He's booking it. Is that a jet? That can't be a jet. Doesn't look like a jet. It might be a turboprop. I think it's a turboprop. AU, AU, AU1. I think... I have no idea what that is. They've got him, though. That is a furball and a half out there. I'm gonna float along the side here, I think, and push over to that base, knock it out. And then I'll come around into that furball from the rear if I can. Oh, man. Sunset is pretty. Real pretty. Might be wiser to just drop the bomb load on these tanks down here. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna do that. A-26B. I mean, look at the size of that cannon. For an airplane, that is insane. You want to strafe things, that can absolutely make anything on the map go away. It's also really good at taking out bombers. Really good at taking out bombers. A couple of hits from that, and you can make people absolutely disintegrate. Do like the detail. So we drop bombs all the way up that canyon. This does have a belly blister, which I really appreciate, because that is basically where you're the most vulnerable, is when you get someone who comes up from directly below you and tears you apart, because that is really annoying. Okay, we got a medium tank there, and we're just gonna turn ourselves to where we can put 250 pounders down there. Yep, there he is. There he is. There's the P-47. Did you ever try the Wilds beta? I did not. I did not wind up doing that. Considering how much I like some other third-person melee combat games, I would probably like those games a lot, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I need to. I don't remember if that one is, I think you have to pay to get into that demo. As well, which is another reason I haven't done it so far. It's been a bit tight lately. No, it's free, but today is the last day. No habla español on the Brazilian there, buddy. Pedro Alves. Although I do appreciate my Brazilian friends and language is hard. It comes out at the end of February. Today is the last day. That sucks. Yeah, I could. I will have to check that out when it does come out. I considered checking out Avowed, but it's not bad from what I've seen. It's just not exceptional either. I think the biggest problem with Avowed at the moment is Portuguese. Well, Portugal, Spain, all the same. I mean, no, I'm not gonna get myself into too much trouble there. No, I don't. Think Starfield with swords and magic? Yeah, yeah. And I appreciate my Portuguese friends as well. Glorious audience is welcome wherever they're from. Here you might find the occasional slur, but I assure you that it is entirely meant in good taste and fun. Damn enemies are damage sponges? Yeah, that could be a real issue. Like I said, I've been watching a couple of streamers I follow play that, but I have not grabbed Avowed Res. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be one of those games that you grab it when it's like $15 on sale. And I don't think it deserved the AAA price tag. I really don't. I mean, honestly, that's part of the reason I didn't buy Baldur's Gate 3 at full price, because I wasn't sure it was going to be something I wanted to play, really. I mean, I've seen other people play it. It looks cool, but I have a feeling that it's not a $60 game for me. I bought Rogue Trader on sale, and I would say that I would pay full price for that. I would be fully willing to, because it's worth it. It's a good... There's one that's a for Avowed, or Monster Hunter, Arid Hail. Like, I think that paying full dating sim for Avowed? Now, Chad, I don't mean to be cruel or anything, but I don't know if they actually use like any people as bases for those characters. I did notice Garrus Vakarian is in there as a voice actor. The guy who VA'd him is in there, being basically Monster Hunter. Okay. I meant Avowed. Garrus is in Avowed, though. That's interesting. Dating sim and Monster Hunter. That does not make a whole lot of sense. I mean, there are several... Oh god, the dog is going off. There are several very cute characters in there, but, yeah. I don't... Now, Rez, I don't mean to question a fellow's proclivities, but, what you trying to see there, brother?
Into your vehicles. Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
What's the one game where where the monster is literally just titties? Is that near? There's one of those weird weeaboo games that has that. It's pretty funny. I will say, I did think from what I've seen of other people playing that game, I did think the Smith chick they have is pretty cute. Which, IRL, you might not believe it, but women being blacksmiths was more common than you might think. Which is really interesting. Back in the day. Like, it wasn't super common, but it was not unheard of either. Now, we don't need to go talking too much about the Pokemon files there, man. Pretty sure. Look, I'm not monetized, but I'm pretty sure if we dive into the Pokemon files, we're never getting there either. Oh, Lord. I saw that shell come in. Mitsuzuni is sort of like a Vaporeon. So do you want to talk about this? This is not fucking canon. Oh. That's a... SDRV 101. Have some shells, buddy. Oof. Nuke Nukem Forever did have the wall boobs. It did. Give me the blacksmith. Given the blacksmith is from a previous Monster Hunter, but she was a child apprentice. Now she's all grown up, which means our previous hunter is canon. Cool. I like it when games do that. Oh, no. Nope. Which is part of the reason I think people were so, righteously teed off at, Thank you for making him dead. Having stories that allow your consequences to matter in the grand scheme of things is nice. I think that's why people were so pissed off at Dragon Age the Veilguard, is because it completely nuked, I mean, apart from the wokery and stupidity and all that nonsense, it completely nuked and paved the character's decisions from... from the previous games, to where they basically didn't matter. And that's, when you have built your entire franchise off of that, that tends to make people angry, believe it or not. Crit. I've got to take an airplane up. And yes, we can't blame all the weird stuff in gaming on the weebs. After all, we did indeed have Duke Nukem Forever back in the day. Honestly, we need more games that... Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I want an airplane, damn it. Ow. Ow. do like it when games do the whole canon decisions things, though. That is one thing I really did like about the Mass Effect games when I played them. It was very enjoyable to see that my actions did have consequences. And permutations thereof. I do find it interesting the way Elder Scrolls handled that back in the day. With Dragon Breaks. Well, which character's ending is true? Yes. Well, how? Because Dragon Breaks happen. Dragon Breaks allow you to do some very weird things with the timeline. Of course, he just ate a shell to his ammo stowage. That makes sense. Damn it. 68.3 GTS is pushing up on this side. He is going to be a real problem in a second. T-something is also a real problem. I don't like this at all. Please tell me those bombs aren't intended for me. They are not. Okay. Got out of that one by the skin of her teeth. I'm so dead. Nope, I'm not. I survived. There's always a problem with advancing the narrative of a story. M9. In any setting, because you always will wind up making changes that make people angry, and it makes it hard, I think, for studios to really figure it out. I think the biggest issue is that a lot of game designers don't realize just how big the size of a world is, and so they constantly think that they have to set all the games in the same general area. Like a Mass Effect game, they could be doing dozens of Mass Effect games and have all of their stories happening at the same time, the same general time period, and it wouldn't cause any conflict between any of them, any continuity conflict, because it's all in a galaxy that is absolutely gigantic. Kingdoms of Amalur. I have not. I want to eventually, because that is done by Ken Rolston, who's worked on every RPG since RPGs were a thing, and he helped design probably my second favorite Elder Scrolls game, second favorite as far as good, how good it is, Oblivion. So no, I have not played Kingdoms of Amalur yet, but I do intend to eventually pick that one up and play through it. Because, yeah, Ken Rolston, very interesting, good at what he does.
Oh, my brother, you're in for a good time. Solid writing, and it really makes you feel like a god. Cool. I like a good power fantasy. I think the biggest issue with a lot of modern RPGs is that the problem is they're carving too many limbs off the RPG bonsai. You can see this in the dialogue for a lot of modern RPGs. They're written from a developer's bias towards a certain style of play. It's very millennial writing in action. Oh, hi, bud. Huh. Aha! I guess that didn't pin him either, huh? Brit. Plus chakram weapons? Cool. Very cool. I do like the sound of that. That artillery's hitting. Always good to see that. 60A3 TTS needs to go. Now, you there, Mr. M60. I would like you to cease and desist your actions. They are most bothersome, and you can stop doing that. There's a variety of options. Your choices have weight to them. The art design is vibrant, which is always nice. And if I remember correctly, that was developed during the era of piss filters in games, which, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Was that a bomb? Or it was just a big shell? Oh, you also get a goth. That's cool. Yeah, I enjoyed in Rogue Trader how it was written to accommodate a bunch of different playstyles. You could be the, sniveling noble who's just an absolute piece of, human excrement. Or you could be the pragmatic guardsman commander. Or I like it when... yep, I'm done. I am so done. The piss filter in the original Dead Space added to the atmosphere? Yeah, to an extent, but... Looks sterile and too clean. I think there's a way to add filters that look good, that don't look like the just... And the thing is, it's not necessarily bad in everything. It's just bad when it's... It's not bad in everything, but it's bad when it is everything, if you get what I'm saying. It really annoyed me how Mass Effect 3, for example, a lot of the locations wind up looking the same, because they all have the same color palette. It's like, want to see the Asari homeworld? Brown and gray. Saved by a dead enemy's gun barrel. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Variety is the spice of life, and I think that we could do a lot better in gaming than just, doing one of the same thing. I think after Baldur's Gate 3, and after games like Rogue Trader kind of prove the success of
multifaceted choice RPGs. You're going to see a lot more of those made in the near future, which will be very interesting to see how well that's done. You know, the choice and consequence RPGs instead of the, you know, here, do a dozen of the same things RPGs. Which linear RPGs can be interesting if it, you know, by linear I mean the ones that are kind of like Dark Souls and the only thing you're really customizing is your equipment, not so much choices. But of course, I'm not speaking as a massive fan of Dark Souls, so if I get that kind of wrong, don't string me up at the stake too much. But games where it's more open-ended, and I'd like to see if we could get a actual competitor to Elder Scrolls, a well-developed. Kingdom Come Deliverance does do it fairly well, even though I have issues with the series. I liked the first game to an extent. The combat is absolute dog shit. I have argued with people over this before, but you cannot convince me that the original combat system was good, and the new combat system doesn't look to be any better, in my opinion. So I mean, I haven't played the second game, but I played a fair bit of the first game, and I did not like the combat in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. It's a dueling combat system that they constantly force you to fight multiple enemies in, and that's just not fun to me, because it locks you onto a single target. If it was like, for example, Vermintide, where, you know, Greedfall I did play. I played the first Greedfall game. I'm not going to play the second game for probably obvious reasons, but I played Greedfall. My biggest problem with Greedfall, and I have this problem with a lot of RPGs, I was actually going to get around to this, is I like the world of Greedfall, but I don't believe it. It's the problem I have with a lot of the modern Elder Scrolls games. I like the world, you know, like everything Skyrim and after ESO. I like the world it presents to me as far as, you know, the way it kind of sort of looks, but I don't believe that world. And I get the same feeling with games like Dragon Age. I don't believe the world of Dragon Age like I do an earlier Elder Scrolls title. Greedfall had awesome aesthetics. I like the sort of Solomon Kane, Puritan era they're going for, but I just think they could have done a little bit better job of fleshing out the world in a couple of different ways. And also, I have a problem with people who don't really think out a setting well. Thank you. He probably saved my bacon there. That's an MBT. Why don't I believe Dragon Age? The biggest issue I see with Dragon Age is the constant apocalypses. It has later Elder Scrolls games have this problem too. And it's a power creep issue. It's an issue of power creep in the end. You have constant apocalypses in Dragon Age to the point that, and they're frequent enough that it should preclude the long-term survival of any advanced, even medieval stage advanced civilization. I have the same problem with later Elder Scrolls games because in Daggerfall, the catastrophe that happens, the warp in the west, is fairly contained, and it sort of fixes itself. It's not a massive plot hole. Well, they established that the apocalypses are hundreds of years apart. Yes, the apocalypses are hundreds of years apart, but the issue with that is population replacement. If you're having apocalypses that are that bad, not to mention the just standard everyday issues of they're constantly warring against each other on the regular, there's a couple of reasons. I maybe not be explaining it the best way I possibly could, but it just doesn't feel as authentic to me. I have the same problem with Elder Scrolls 2 after I would say Daggerfall. It's an issue with the world building that I think needs to have some serious consideration in. Because Daggerfall actually did make a lot of sense that the primary conflicts were largely political, and you're not having apocalyptic battles every couple of centuries, you're having them every couple thousand years. So it's a lot more spread out. Corypheus was a special case, but other blights are happening fairly often. And often enough to be a serious issue for the... They are happening more often than often enough to preclude, I think, the civilization really being able to fight it off effectively. Not to mention the psychological effects of that on a civilization. Would be pretty large. My brother in Christ, I do not speak Portuguese. That's why I hated Veilguard. The Inquisitor was literally the most powerful person in Thedas, with an army said to shake the world. No way South Thedas is getting wiped out. Exactly. Population replacement takes... Population replacement takes multiple generations, and tech levels take a few hundred years to recover after a catastrophic reset, if they ever do. Exactly, Arid Hale.
The gun is ready for action. The level of effort and victory will be ours.
Earth is full of civilizations that never recovered. Exactly. And I think part of that comes from me being a really anal history nerd who, you know, 5 kills in. Not bad. Because you have so many civilizations that just don't really come back. I mean, whatever civilization was there before the Mayas didn't come back, pretty obviously. And there are a couple of others I could mention. Like, Egypt never really came back after the absolute disaster they went through. Okay, professional X6. To an extent, neither did Rome, really. I mean, Italy is full of really beautiful buildings, but you don't see them building, even now, you don't see them building Colosseums. The cultural attitudes have changed. Ooh, that was a good one. What? Oh, I can't talk about monsters, but you can talk about being anal for history. Double standard. Hey, now, it's not my fault your mind went there. Hey, if it weren't for double standards, we wouldn't have no standards at all here on YouTube. But, yeah, the... Arid Hale, I need a translator here. Sean? I mean, Arid Hale, help? go again. Oh, God. Translator, please. Do you find Fallout's world believable? 2, that depends. Are we talking Fallout 1? Or do you mean Fallout 1, or do you mean Bethesda Fallout? Because Bethesda Fallout I don't find believable either. I have the same problem I have with it as I do with... but it's a bit of a special case, because it is a post-apocalyptic setting. So there was some thought, I think more thought put into the way the world is set up. All the way up to 4. I would say up to probably 3. Somewhat so, but it's still not as believable to me as, like, early Elder Scrolls. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I just find the technology to be generally... It just doesn't click with me the same way. Like, my brain doesn't accept it. It's weird. That it accepts, like, the way... Well, I don't know if I'll be streaming again, Pedro, but, tomorrow, but cool. And thank you. But, yeah, the... Yep, that was bound to happen. But yeah, I think the biggest... The problem I find with Fallout is there's a lot of the factions that, especially in later games, don't make a lot of sense. There's a lot of retcons that don't make a lot of sense, and to be fair, Elder Scrolls has this problem too. Especially in, I would say, post-Michael Kirkbride era. Because, don't get me wrong, we owe a lot to Michael Kirkbride as far as Elder Scrolls goes, and I do respect quite a few of his contributions to the setting. But, yeah, there were some things done that don't make a whole lot of sense after he left, especially once Emil Pagliarulo took over, because his vision and Emil Pagliarulo's vision were just so different. So what's my thoughts on New Vegas? New Vegas is decent. From what I played of it, I didn't hate New Vegas. I didn't hate New Vegas by any stretch of the imagination. I thought New Vegas was done better than, I would say, Fallout 3 or 4, as far as story goes. Arid Hail Red Phelan. I personally love New Vegas. I played it more than any other Fallout. And I think New Vegas is a good game. I don't think there's any way you can throw it that it isn't a good game. I think it's a well-written game. I think it adds a lot more choice and consequence than any of the Bethesda Fallout games do, really. But that's because Obsidian comes from Black Isle, and Black Isle is who invented Fallout, so naturally it's going to be more accurate to the lore. Because and it's going to have more... it's going to have more thought put into it, I think, because they're the original people and they actually care a lot more about the setting as it was originally envisioned. And I think that's the big problem with all of Bethesda's current properties. Did I find it believable? And the DLCs. Parts yes, parts no. Hey, bud. And you get an APF SDS gel. I would agree with you on that. I like the way the world is set up. I like the preacher character, Graham. Jonathan Graham as a character. I think he's one of the very rare instances of a well-written Christian in modern entertainment, because most of them aren't. They're kind of caricatures. Of what people in California think Christians are like, so I did like it a lot from a writing standpoint. And I do think it did a better job of world building than, say, Fallout 4. But I do think there are some issues that lie in those franchises as far as the verisimilitude goes. Because it's not necessarily realism that bothers me, it's can I buy the illusion they're selling? And there are several parts of, I would say, Fallout 4, for example, that it's just like, yeah, no. But I think a lot of that is due to the retcons that Bethesda added that don't make a lot of sense from a narrative or world building standpoint. Oh God, this is like being in a Of course, he just eats that shell. What were our statistics on that one, I wonder? 5. I made him pay for me in full. Nearly a 2-to-1 ratio there. And the other thing is, I just never was as much of a fan. I think part of the reason I don't like Fallout, for example, as much as Elder Scrolls, is I don't tend to like post-apocalyptic settings as much, so I didn't go into it with as much of... I prefer fantasy to post-apocalyptia. And so I don't think I came into it with certain preconceptions that I don't think I came into Elder Scrolls with, because Elder Scrolls is fantasy in its purest form. And Elder Scrolls, I think, does a better job of... I think early Fallout, for example, Fallout 1 and 2, does a better job of explaining people coming back after the nukes. It does a better job of dealing with civilization after the nukes in a way that I don't think late stage... Ooh, that extra. He pokes back up. Dardo. Dardo is a turdo. He silhouetted himself right there. I think it did a better job of explaining the world and the setting than Fallout 3 and 4. And I think part of the reason for that is, I think part of the reason early Fallout is better It's because there's a lot more left over in it. The settlements are a lot bigger in early Fallout. Because Fallout, late stage Bethesda Fallout has two problems. And I think it's a problem that lies at the heart of current year Bethesda's design philosophy. And that is, they don't make the worlds big enough. And so you're supposed to believe that certain settlements that are like 50 dudes and a dog are holding off super mutants. So you basically have to do theater of the mind to buy that, and it just doesn't stick for me.
Seeing as there were 4 of them and 1 of me. I'm telling you, Crowder, they're putting black helicopters in the water to turn the frickin' lizards gay. Ah, God.
Honestly, it's something I think I probably should do a video on at some point. When I put significantly more thought into it. We did manage to,
CSU. God, I hate that thing.
Honestly, that's one of those questions that I would need to go back, play all the games, and then fully do a video on. And I need to at some point. It's just, I haven't gotten around to it. Like, Starfield's World, the biggest issue I had with Starfield's World is that Starfield's World has a lot of bare-bones concepts that seem cool. The mechs seem cool. The Terramorphs seem like a cool concept. The House Varun seems cool. From a conceptual standpoint, it seems like a good idea. But their implementation of that concept was absolute dog shit in a lot of ways. Don't mind the dog. She's retarded. We are we're nearly 4 hours in. Dear God. I just realized that. I have been streaming a long time, and I have had so much fun. I have completely ripped the... Yeah, we need to go. This is probably our last one for the night. My God. I could jabber for hours. Jesus. I usually only go for 3 hours. We're nearly at the 4-hour mark. Goodness. Jesus Christ. Is that food? But yeah, I think that there is a lot about Obsidian Fallout that makes a lot more sense than Bethesda Fallout. As far as from a verisimilitude standpoint, I think it's much better done. Oompa loompa doompity doo. I put an armor-piercing fin stabilized up you. Okay. He's mine. He's mine, damn it. No, they got it. There's one more out there. He's out. He's way out there. He's over by the edge of the starport. I did not do bad this go around. I think our last match was probably our best one, the one where we got Survivor, but this is not good. Not bad at all. Okay, I am talking in circles and my brain is completely fried, so I am going to get off of here, and I will see all of you fine ladies and gentlemen later. A VOD for this stream will be up tomorrow after I trim my retarded statement earlier out about Arid Hail. And I will see you all next time.